All right, so malls, restaurants, places of worship now back, not in full capacity and certainly with all social distancing. But is this enough to kickstart the food and lifestyle sector, as it were, the restaurant industry and the mall sector as well? Let me now get in Manish Baheti. He's a restaurateur. He's the founder director of SAG. Jayen Naik is the senior VP operations and projects at Nexus Malls. Manish, I'll start with you. So 50% capacity, you've got a whole list of do's and don'ts that you have to follow, including disposable menu, possibly disposable cutlery as well. Can you sort of get back to normal at 50% capacity with all this curfew time at 9 p.m., so on and so forth? Or do you feel that you've got to a stage where 3 months of shutdown now, you just want to begin, you just want to start your restaurant, and then we'll deal with the problems as they come along?
Hi, Zaka. I think these are baby steps, and it's going to take a while before we come back to anything close to normalcy. But I think what we need to recognize is that I've said it on your channel on the 13th of March as well, that India is a country which is very resilient. We will bounce back. And there is a lot of optimism in the entire hotel industry, in the entire hospitality industry, that we are going to bounce back eventually. And these are baby steps that we have taken in the right direction. To expect business to come back to normal is not possible, in the next 2 to 3 months. Also, please, we have to recognize that traditionally June, July, August are also low months for this business. Yeah. The business picks up in restaurants. You like to go out typically when the weather is good as well. So this is a double whammy because in any case, this is a low season for restaurants and hotels. And then we are coming back after the lockdown. But what we need to recognize is that there is a lot of enthusiasm. There is a lot of support. People are committed towards observing all the precautions that are required to prevent the spread of COVID. And they are committed to give their best in bringing the business back and to move towards normalcy.
All right, Jayen Naik of the Nexus Malls, we've had a series of retailers, restaurateurs speak to us over the last few days and weeks, and the one single biggest sort of sore point that they had was they're not able to negotiate or renegotiate with their respective landlords, with malls, etc. How have those conversations for you gone over the last few weeks as your clients too start opening up now in the malls that you run? Because that seems to be the single biggest overhead cost that they want to minimize as much as is possible given these lean times.
So to answer that question directly, I think the very fact that 3 of our malls open today in various cities of India, in Chandigarh, Amritsar and Ahmedabad, and they opened with almost 70% occupancy, which goes on to show that the negotiations or the discussions that we've had with our retailers or our retail partners are all going well. Obviously, the retailers also realize that the malls are a primary way of doing business in the forthcoming times also. And I think they've gone well, not to go into individual negotiations or not to go into individual this thing. But like I said, the very fact, and this is not true with only Nexus malls. I think if you ask amongst all the 250 malls or thereabouts that open today, I think they all open with almost more than 50% occupancy, which itself is to show that the retailers are also very much a part of...
But what about footfalls? I mean, anyway, you have to stagger the people who can come. There is a curfew now at 9 p.m., so many restaurateurs would find that hard. How much of a shortfall are you expecting in footfalls, at least till these restrictions are in place? And we don't know. It could be there for 3 months. It could be there for 6 months. It all depends on, how successful we are against this virus.
So 2 good things, Zaka. First, the very fact that we have to follow safety protocols. We have to ensure that the safety of our employees, outsourced staff, retailer staff, and consumers is also kept in mind. It is very, very fortunate for us that the footfalls are going to be gradually building up. So in that sense, I think we are far more happy that there is a slow and gradual build-up of footfalls. Also remember that malls generally were community centers in the past and used to enjoy a lot of footfalls, primarily for people who just came in to enjoy themselves, not to specifically buy or to watch a movie or to have something in the food court. They were there to enjoy themselves. That I think that kind of footfall may not come immediately, but the serious shoppers were there very much today. In
All
fact,
right.
just
Manish, I'll give you the final word. Just in terms of where the restaurant industry is going to go henceforth in the let's say in the next 6 months or so. Do you think there will be increasing pressure on restaurateurs to ditch the dine-in model and just go for standalone kitchens?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, what's going to happen is that a lot of restaurants, which are chain restaurants, and which are located in multiple locations in, let's speak about Delhi NCR region, some of them will be forced to close down because of extremely high rentals. And with 50% capacity that is being allowed by the government, add to that the fact that this is low season in any case for dining out. It is not possible for restaurants to make as much revenue as they would have otherwise.
Okay.
So necessarily, some chain restaurants are going to shut down, but because they have a very high level of visibility and followership and loyalty amongst their customers, satellite kitchens are going to be opened to cater to, let's say, a 8 kilometers radius, where the restaurant physically might have shut down, but they still want to be in touch with their customers, they still want to serve their customers.
Sure.
So they will open a satellite kitchen, which in any case is much lesser in terms of running costs than running a full-fledged restaurant.
All right,
so
Manish
that is actually going to open that up.
Yeah, and Jayen Naik. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Manish Baheti and Jayen Naik for joining us, and good luck to you as you navigate, how we unlock 1.0 here across the country. Let's now also get a corporate voice in, one of the most